Hey there, this is Tim, and in this video I'm going to go over my last 30 eBay sales. Actually, this is more like a double feature. Since I'm a little behind, I'll be closer to 60, but we'll go through all of them. Let's get over here. So you can see my average sales is about close to 11,000. I'm down from about 19,000 during the summer when I was really cooking it. I've just been taking a little time off and I haven't been as active, but still doing okay. These Ford badges, they didn't sell at 19. I believe I took a best offer of 10. I bought a bunch of badges, and of course, as you expect, the cool ones went well. The Mercedes and the Porsche did fairly well, but these average ones didn't do so much. So I took about $10 for the lot. You've been following me. You know I bought a whole bunch of these radios. Now I'm just moving the stragglers along. This one hadn't been sold for 2 months at $11, so we knocked it for 30% off, and we finally had a mover on it. This one, my partner bought some time ago. We listed it for $40, and that's what we sold it for. And I believe he bought this on some extra clearance sale. He bought it for less than $20. We got this out of a big surplus sale. This was just in there, and I took a best offer of $30 on it. Oh, now this just came out of some auction leftover that I got. It had the supplies in it, and I took a $12.50 best offer on it, and it was just left over for me, so it was all free money. You've been following me. You know I've got a lot of these headlights. They're slow sellers, but they have been reliable. So this one I believe it was like 55. I took it. It was a near full offer, and I was able to move it. So my partner, he finally cleaned out one of his storage lockers. We've been getting these Baby Alive dolls, and I was a little skeptical, but they actually have been selling. You do need to test them though. Because a lot of times the battery compartments corrode. But we took we sold this full price at $25. Here's another one, not as elaborate, and we got this one at $15 that my partner provided. This was an item I picked up at the auction. Again, it's just leftover. It's just like a couple of bucks. I had it out there for some time, and I took a $20 bid on it, so I was glad to move it along. No, this one, we took a $110 bid on it. And we had a lot of watchers on these too. My partner, like I said, he cleaned out his storage locker, and he had a good amount of these Disney toys. This was no longer sold, and the person who wanted it needed it for a particular collection. So I was happy to get a decent price on it. This one I got at the thrift store for just a couple of bucks, and it was new in box. And I believe I took a $10 bid on it. Oh, no, this one again came from my partner's storage locker, and I was a little skeptical of this. These scanners I haven't done well on, but we got the full $25 bid on it, and I sold in less than 24 hours, so I was happy with it. This one, I forgot where we got this from. This may have come from the auction, and if I did, only paid a couple of bucks for it. Sometimes medical equipment can be very difficult to sell, but we're able to move it along. Now, these cameras, I don't pay more than $5 on them, and this one I paid, it was like $3. I had a bunch of tapes, but they're all used. Anyway, what I look for, of course, is that it has the battery and the charger with it. This one came with the bag and the remote, and I was able to sell it $30 in less than 24 hours. Oh, God, I had two of these Elements, and these were slow sellers. I originally bought them because I thought I could put them in Amazon, but Amazon wouldn't allow me to add this, so I put them up, and I was able to get them sold eventually for $20. I had two of them originally, and I only paid a couple bucks each. This item I sold through the international shipping program, and the guy paid the full amount, of course, after sale. And this also came from a big surplus sale, so it was part of a larger lot. This one we took a $10 bid on, and I really didn't have much hope for this one, but this came from my partner's storage locker. Oh, now these pens, it was like a $17 bid on them, and I paid about $2 for them some time ago at the auction. It took about 2 months for them to sell, but they finally did. Now this I may have actually underpriced. I got this whole thing for about $2. It came with the tripod as well, but the tripod was ancient and it would be a pain to ship along with this 3-foot long tripod. So I just put this up there and I got $20 for it. This printer I was surprised at. It didn't power on, and I see these printers usually go for like around 80, and I got the full $35 for it for a non-working printer, so one of the better ones. Now this one I got for $1. I got at the auction, and man, it was old and crusty inside. And it sat on my shelf, and I really wasn't too enthused to put it on. But I was finally clearing up my shelf and thought, well, I might as well. And I put it up for $20 and it sold in less than 24 hours, so I was happy with that. I had a bunch of Christmas stuff that I wasn't able to list on Amazon, so I've been listing it here. And this one sold for $15 in less than 24 hours, so I did better than expected. Usually I don't do well on Christmas items. Oh, now this one I took a $40 bid on, and it went to an international buyer. I thought I could put this on Amazon, except for it's rated as a toy, and that's gated for me. And on Amazon, this would have been like $60, but I know I wasn't going to get it, so I put it up for $50 or best offer. I got $40, so I'm still happy with it. I originally bought this at Swap Meet during the summer, and I paid, I believe, about $10 for it. So, oh God, I've had a bunch of these light bulbs. They came with a big surplus sale, and they're just there, and I was debating if I should put them on or just throw them away, but it seemed kind of wasteful to throw them away. So I put them on, and they have been selling, but they're not like they're big money makers. Here's another one of those headlights. I took a $65 offer on this one. Went well. This one I was happy with. I did get the 15 out of it. And we weren't able to test as thoroughly as we wanted. And sometimes on these digital speakers, they're so-so, especially when they're midline. Oh, now these I'm happy with. I bought the full set for $6. Perhaps I undersold it just a bit, but I tripled my money on it. So I was happy, and I sold it within 2 days. I've been going through some coats. I think if I had to do the over, I list these as like $40 the best offer, but instead I put them up for auction, and I've just been getting plain $15 bids on them. So it's been so-so for me. Oh, this one, again, I bought for a couple bucks at the thrift store, the 50% off sale day. And I believe I paid $2.50 for it. I bought it because it was new, but the carton was cut up. It's an older one because I had free shipping on it, so I made a couple bucks off it. This rapid battery charger, again, this is something kind of a big surplus sale. This was up for less than a week, and we were able to get it sold. Oh, here's some more of my partner's items. He actually had about 3 of these. I sold this one for $30, and I was glad to get it moved on. Oh, now this one, I sold to some guy in Israel. I paid like $18 for it at the auction. So this is one of my better ones. And it was just over $100 best offer on. I looked it up, and I saw that the lower end units were selling for about $80. So it came out to what I expected. So I sold this button lot for $15. Usually I'm so-so on buttons, but Frederick and Nelson, if you lived in the Pacific Northwest, this was an old department store based in Seattle, and it had quite a love and following to it. So now there's a lot of old-timers who want to collect their ephemeral from the store. So I got $15 for it, and I was happy. Oh, man, these pipe cutters. I had a bunch of these left over, so I put them together in one lot. And we took, it was $20 for it. Now, I was lucky that I was able to pack all these into a padded priority email or envelope. And man, it was tight. I had to tape it up, but that allowed me to ship this whole thing, which is like about 20 pounds for $7.33. So I got lucky on this one. Games I haven't done well on. I sold this full lot for $25. And typically I sell games only with as part of a complete unit itself. The games, so on. And even when I go to the swap meet, I see these games listed like $3 for $5. So, I know they're plenty inexpensive. Now, this one I was surprised on. This came from a big surplus sale that we purchased. And I did get the full $100 for it, so there must have been something really upper end on this one. I haven't done this well before in these walkie-talkies. This one, we started, it wasn't selling at $19.99, so we put it on the 99-cent sale, or 99-cent auction, and then it finally moved, and the bid got up to $15. Now, this is a gaming keyboard. I thought I'd get better on this. Sometimes these gaming mice and keyboards, of course, they made extra rugged for faster feedback and harder pressing. And it was brand new. And I've seen these selling for $20 to $30, but it wasn't selling that range. Finally put it at a 99-cent auction and got the bids on it. Here's another one. We listed at 99 cents, and you can see it didn't take off. I've been trying glassware, and I've been finding the glassware which sells the best, no surprise, is Pyrex. I've been doing good on Pyrex, but these no-names, I haven't been doing that good on. This one came from a big surplus sale. These reel-to-reels I've done good on, except for this one came from a school, so it wasn't as desirable. The audio files, they don't consider these worthy, so I didn't get what I wanted out of it. This is another barcode scanner. Now, I've been selling these for, say, 15 to 30. I have a couple left over, and they weren't moving, so I put it on 99 cents, and you can see I didn't get any action on it, except that one bid, which was a bummer. Again, a lot of these ornaments, and I don't do too well on Christmas things. I put all these up for one auction at 99 cents, and we got a little action on it, but it certainly wasn't a moneymaker. These came from my partner from his storage locker. VCRs, so DVDs. This one wasn't selling, started at 99 cents, and we got it up to 4 1/4. So not too bad. A lot of these are coming from either my partner's storage locker. Sometimes I get them. They're priced at $5 at the thrift store I volunteer at, and then wait for a 50% off sale. I can pick them up for $2.50. So this printer ink, I had a couple of these, and I picked them up for a couple bucks each at the swap meet over the summer. This was the last one I had, and these are new sealed expired. And I did the other ones I did all right on. This one not so much. This one, I forgot where I picked up. I saw it, and I knew it wasn't going to be a moneymaker, but I thought, man, it's too good to throw away. It has all these good signatures on and from 2 known actors. So I said, I'll put it up there. And you can see I got a 99-cent bid on it, so it really didn't take off. But I kind of wouldn't have felt guilty just throwing this in the trash. A bunch of laptop DVDs. These I've all done so on. I get these in bulk, and you can see the bid really didn't take off. Oh, let me go back for a second. You can see this is the ones left over because I had this priced higher, and when it priced higher, I had the free shipping on it. You can see, so I sold for $1.25, but I forgot to toggle the free shipping, so I wasn't making money on this one. All right, back to this one. This came out of the thrift store as well for a couple of bucks, and we got the $13 for it. So. Here's another VCR. So I'm happy with this one. And of course, this is a VCR Dvd Combo, and I had better luck on this unit. I've been showing you the coats. So a lot of the coats that didn't sell for $15 at auctions, we toggled it to 99-cent auction, and here's one that. The result of one. I thought this is a great coat. I wish I would have done better. It's definitely better than the thrift store price. Here's another VCR Dvd Combo. Of course, I don't have the remotes that go with these, so that would have increased the price considerably. Well, this is just something that came off a big surplus lot that we got. I put it up for 99 cents. The you can see it finally moved. And mistakenly, I had free shipping on this one, so I don't think I made any money on it. Some walkie-talkies. God, these were older, so they weren't as desirable. You could see that they were bigger. And they were working, but these are like from the 80s. In fact, the same guy who bought this one bought these as well. These were older and clunkier, I believe from the 70s, and one of them had an antenna problem. And this one I wasn't selling at a $19.99 best offer, buy it now. So we finally converted 99-cent auction and it didn't take off. So here's another one of those printers. We got two of these out of the big surplus lot, and I showed you the first one that didn't work that I sold for $35. Here's the other one that was working, and I got 90 out of it, so I was pretty happy with that one. Boy, this was a baby scale, and I picked this up for a couple of bucks at the auction, and this was about a 10-week sale. I thought I'd move it a lot sooner. You can see we sold it at $17.50. So I certainly made my money, but it wasn't quick. Oh, so I got a bunch of these. So the local grocery store was closing these out, and I bought like 55 at 8 cents each. So I got the whole lot for like $5.50. So of course, I can't put these on Amazon because of children's food and that's way regulated. But over here I can, and I've been selling them at a decent price, and so far a couple of them have been moving. This one I've actually sold twice. I had somebody buy it. It was a deadbeat bidder. Didn't follow through. It took 3 weeks. I finally relisted it. Luckily, when I relisted it, it sold within 24 hours, so I was happy with that. I sold this set for $40. I bought this for $5. In fact, I bought a whole lot of these for $5 of different sets at the auction. And slowly I've been selling these. Of course, Eddie Bauer is a good name, so they've been doing well. We sold this for $25. This came out of my partner's storage locker. If this were new in the box, I probably could have gotten like around $80 for it. So, you know, on the lower end, but still acceptable. No, this is the last item. So on these docking stations, I'm kind of surprised this one sold. We took $40 for it. These docking stations, I just haven't been moving. I have lots of these. Fortunately, most of them without the power supply. And even when I put them in bulk and I start at 99 cents, I'm not getting any action out of them. So I was glad to finally move this one along. Plus, they take up a lot of room. The docking stations for laptops, or pardon me, for tablets, I've been doing somewhat better on, but I think the period is over for these docking stations for laptops, so they just haven't been doing as well anymore. All right, that's it. You hear this at every video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and look forward to producing the next one. Cheers.